Ahoy, ahoy. Welcome to another episode of FriDave Plays. Life is strange. We're gonna head back to the Vortex Club and such. Things are starting to build towards a conclusion here. I'm Dave Ryan from Link to the Cast, joined by sound technician of the day, Mark Robinson.
Hi.
Is kind of sitting sort of beside me here, fixing the microphone as I go on. It's nice to have paid help.
Oh, I'm getting paid for this, am I?
Well, you know, room and board.
Alright, sure.
Benefit in kind, you know.
Okay.
See, Mark, you've not seen this game in a long time.
No, I've not seen this since
stomping around, Chloe.
two, I want to say?
Just get ready to use your rewind fast if Nathan tries to jump us.
I believe so.
So I get the feeling a whole lot of this is going to be lost on me.
Yeah, you'll catch up pretty quick. Needless to say, do you remember Nathan Prescott, the druggy kind of aggressive kid that pulled the gun on them?
I do remember him, yes.
Yeah, he turned out to have a basement under a barn in which he had been kidnapping and drugging women and photographing them in states of undress and worse.
Seemed like the next logical conclusion or step to what that man would have been like. Oh boy.
And we have found that that is what happened to Rachel Amber, the missing girl.
Come on. Nathan needs to die now. Look, we can't track Nathan if you're not going to be cool.
I'm kind of more here for moral support as I'm trying to work through a review at the moment. So.
God,
Indeed, yeah. You'll be hearing from Mark every so
I
often.
can't focus if you're
Is that my
yelling.
controller or your controller you use?
Please.
My controller.
Oh, okay.
It's got the bar on the top.
Please hurry.
Oh, yeah. Was this
God,
thing
Max, look.
you
She's still
started
there.
on your original PS4
Don't
and moved over
look,
to PS4 Pro? Or...
I don't think so.
No.
Because I've had the PS4 Pro the guts of a year now.
Oh, no.
Whoa! Oh, don't drug the girl with time reversing
Chloe.
powers.
Look how. What the fuck?
No! Oh, fuck.
Huh.
Well, this episode has started off pretty big.
Oh, this is the actual start of the episode.
Well, this episode of our show.
Oh,
This is
okay,
like,
right.
I think... I'm pretty sure this may be the end of episode 4.
Okay.
Or close to it. We start off with the end of an episode. That's just how these things roll sometimes.
Sure.
But, oh, shit!
Isn't that the teacher?
That's the teacher, yeah.
Huh.
Oh, fucking hell.
This went places. And it didn't even
Yeah.
give you the option to reverse time.
No. That's the end of episode 4. At the start of episode. At the start of this episode. Let's just skip right past that, shall we? Okay, don't need to do this, if possible. Apparently I do.
Well, you've not seen this before, have you?
Well, I thought this might be on the next episode, because they do that at the end of these
On
episodes.
the next episode of Life is Strange.
So in a few moments, on the next episode of Life is Strange.
It's kind of like when I used to do mad benders of watching like 30 episodes of Dragon Ball Z at a time.
Very exciting episode. Fuck. I'll tell you what, I would have been super pissed if I was waiting around for episode 5 to come out after ending on that cliffhanger. Alright, let's get straight into it.
Previously on Life is Strange.
The problem when you're doing these, when you're doing these
What did you
streams and you
find?
haven't played the game before,
Rachel
you don't know
in
when
the
the
dark room.
cliffhanger
Over and
or
over.
the chapter end is coming.
That's it.
We can't trust anybody except each other.
You know more about her than
So,
me.
like,
No, you
I
and
know
Chloe think you know
mechanically
more than anybody,
the
like all
game
teenagers.
has the one core component of you have to reverse time.
Oh,
Does
look.
it have anything
The Wonder
past that, or is it
What are you
purely
doing
like
in my
this is
dorm?
how we play the game
You are so fucking dead!
After that.
Nathan is
Yeah,
truly
there's like
psychotic.
there's a
I
time
know he has something
reversal,
to do with Rachel missing.
and that in its own sort of way is like
He
a
wasn't
puzzle
the
mechanic
first.
for trying to figure out your way
All
past
those miners
doors
are
or
filled with
through
other victims.
situations
What are you
by being
doing
able
here,
to
Mac?
tactically use that time rewind power
Victoria has
at
to
the
be
right
next.
moment
What a
to get
lame
the
gimmick.
right permutation on events.
Why is he putting her on the ground like that?
Fair bit of
Now, how
The
have you
junkyard.
been playing it?
Max,
Have you
we
been
have to
using,
find that spot
like,
now.
the time deliberately pretty much every single time you come back to see?
like every episode has.
I'm sorry, Chloe.
So that's when they found
I'm
the
so
body.
sorry.
They found it in the junkyard. So
I know you're close to Nathan, but your life is in
What was I
serious
saying?
danger.
yeah, so
Nathan just texted
every
me.
episode
He says
provides
there won't
its
be any
own kind
evidence
of.
left
There
after
are
he's done.
moments where you pretty
Oh
much
god, Max, look.
have to use the rewind power
He's
for
still
some
there.
things. So like there's an episode where I was breaking into the principal's
Chloe.
office. So we broke the door down. I went into the principal's office, rewinded time so that I was inside the principal's office, but the door hadn't been broken, and then I opened it from the inside so that no one would know I'd been in there.
Okay.
Now, there probably is a way to go through that, and they find out you broke in, and that leads to a whole different set of things. But then there are moments in each episode where it's very clear you have two choices. You could commit with what you've chosen already, or rewind time and go another way on it. And I kind of depends on the situation for me. If I'm happy with my first time decision, then I'll kind of continue on. I try to play into what I think are the character tropes. It's kind of the opposite of what I was doing in Until Dawn. Until Dawn, I was trying to get away from horror tropes as much as possible to make them all survive, because the more you play into horror tropes in that game, the more likely they are to die.
Yeah, but also I feel like with that game, the story isn't as kind of crucial.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Not saying that it isn't good, but in terms of like say the kind of emotional payoff.
Yeah, it's more like it's less like dramatic story arc and more an homage to slasher films.
Yes.
So the story is good if you're into slasher films, but if not, it's kind of disposable.
Like it, most of the people in it.
Huh. I managed to get through it. I think only 2 of them died by the end, which is pretty good considering there's quite a 8 or 9 of them, I think. Because one of them is a gold trophy for getting them all to survive. One of them was my bad. I missed a quick time event and one of them got killed. And then the other one was a complete, I could not see a way out. It must have been a much earlier decision that set them on an irreversible course.
Sure.
So this is the creepy murder basement we found under the Prescott family farm. Or at least it looks very similar. There was like a big book or several books of girls tied up like this, except wearing less.
Oh, good. Great.
Okay, I think I have control again.
Chloe,
Hey, it looks like a nice apartment.
why?
Slightly Bateman in aesthetic.
It's a dark room.
It is very Patrick Bateman,
Yeah.
except there has been less reference to Huey Lewis on the news, unfortunately.
Is anybody out there? Please help!
Of course. And right in front of me.
Help! Somebody help me!
God, I don't remember anything that happened. Oh shit, that's me. He took that shot last night. These straps hurt.
Oh no.
Victoria, wake up. Wake up.
Oh, hello.
can see all my things, but I can't grab it. If I could move it towards me.
I hope.
Finally, I'm free.
Well,
Almost.
at that point, would you not just get the bottle of bleach and be like, fuck it?
God, I don't remember anything that happened. This must be the same drug Nathan used on Kate. I hate looking at myself like that. You'll pay for this, Jefferson. I promised I would never go back in time like this again.
Oh, yeah.
This is the only way.
She figured this out. There was, she was able to look into photos and do an extreme version of her power. And, like, if she saw an old photograph of herself, she could, at great kind of physical cost to herself, go back all that time.
Oh, that's great. Oh, Max.
So there was a particularly rough one where I went back and changed the course of history and kept Chloe's father alive, but she became a paraplegic.
Okay.
And wanted her life support turned off. And she like got real fucking dark, man.
Look at that perfect face. Hold that stare there! Stay still!
Your man's a bit cray-cray.
Oh, Max! You fucked up my shot! But please don't worry. We have all the time in the world. For now, I knew you were special the second I saw your first selfie. Yes, I still hate that word. But I love the purity of your own image. Not like Rachel, who was always looking in the wrong places. Poor Rachel. Wait. Let me try this angle. Don't move! Much better. Thanks, Max. If only Nathan could see this setup. He tried so hard. But you can't just throw a few subjects around and expect a cohesive style or theme. But he had an eye for shadows, and an eye for a whole lot more, as his elite family will find out, along with Arcadia Bay. Nice. Oh, good. Oh, those eyes.
This is real fucking horrifying, Mark.
Uh-huh.
It's just too bad you're so goddamn nosy, Max. But this room is under 24/7 surveillance, so all I had to do was text you from Nathan's phone. And you fell right into my hands. You really should have focused on schoolwork, not private detecting with your little friend.
Chloe.
Chloe. Right. Yeah, I'm sorry that that Nathan killed her in self-defense. But she had a troubled history like most Arcadia Bay dropouts. Nobody will be surprised. Or care. Though I promise, people will care when you die tonight, Max. I wasn't lying when I said you have a gift. Okay. Now this looks good. Maybe a few more close-ups. Max, please do not move so much. I need you posed and framed my way. Maybe a new dose will calm you down.
No.
Now don't move.
Now when
or
you
this
kill
will
someone, they just need to get a
hurt
hobby, and they just take
much.
it too far.
Stupid bitch! You just don't listen, do you? In fact, you never did hear much in my class. If you had, you might have seen all this coming. God damn, you are a fighter, though. I've had my eye on you, and I've noticed that you've been more fearless this week than maybe your whole life. Remember my #1 rule. Always take the shot.
Bye-bye.
Oh, Jesus. I can't believe that happened. So sick. Whoa. I'm definitely more awake in this photo. I could try this one. This might work. Please work.
Wise, so innocent.
I'm getting some spectacular images here, Max. Yes, Victoria would kill to be in your place, but she doesn't understand our connection. You're the winner, Max. I choose you. Your portrait.
Fuck you.
You're trying too hard. I know you're scared. You all have the same doe-eyed look when you wake up here. Replaced by fear as you realize what's about to happen.
Mr. Jefferson, why are you doing this?
Max, I'm so glad you asked that question. Simply put, I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment innocence evolves into corruption. That shift from black to white to gray and beyond. Most models are cynical. They lose that naivete. However, some Blackwell students carry their hope and optimism with them like an aura. And those lucky few become my models. My subjects.
Yes. You're a psychopath.
He's gone full fucking
And this is your last session.
Red Dragon or some shit here.
No. See, the
Au
issue with
contraire,
a game like
Max.
this is
I'm so
you
sane
can't
that
really
nobody
feel
knows
very
what's
good
happening to
when
you
you
right
find
now.
people with not the most compelling voices,
As you
but-
can see,
Speak for yourself, mate.
Sleeping Beauty here is too
No, I speak
harsh for
both
my
senses.
gentle lens.
And,
My
And
dulcet
don't get me
tones are renowned
started
far
on
and
your
wide.
Yeah, totally, you grand. It's just
I had enough of
content
those
provided.
faux punk sluts in my
Alright,
single
bit of a
days.
game.
But you know,
You killed Chloe.
yeah.
You murdered my best friend.
It's tough to narrate
She had
when
a loaded weapon.
The game
This was
is.
clearly
the game is
self-defense,
so
but
compelling.
that's what happens when you play with guns. Or try to fuck with me. It's better when they don't know. Like pure, sweet Kate.
Artists don't drive teenagers to suicide for any bullshit views. You trained Nathan to drug Kate, to take photos of her. That's why she's dead.
Which makes me sad, Max. I will miss her. Kate had such a strong spirit, it was very satisfying to break it down.
You will not get away with this. I want you to know that.
Then why did you blame David Madsen for stalking Kate? Of course he was the only person who was about to find out the truth. Irony. I do know that the Prescotts are going to have a major scandal when the town finds out what their elite son has been doing for homework.
He's as sick as you.
Don't judge people, Max. But that's why Nathan never should have been at Blackwell.
You didn't care about him.
You're wrong again. He was genuinely talented, and his father is a serious asshole, as you might know.
I know.
I became a sort of father figure for Nathan. It happens often in teacher-student relationships. It was kind of touching for a while.
Did you tell him everything about your plans at Blackwell?
Don't be stupid, Max. I told him what he needed to hear. In return, I had access to the Prescott fortune. Who do you think paid for this glorious darkroom and equipment? How else could I get all these hip new drugs for my subjects?
Rachel Amber was your victim, not your subject.
Oh. Rachel Amber. That's the real tragedy. Nathan thought he could be an artist like me. Instead, the dumbass gave her an overdose.
Chloe and Rachel. You killed both of them.
They're fucking together in heaven right now. Is that what you want to hear?
Why? Why?
Why? Why? Start listening to me, you dumb cunt.
Fucking hell.
I'm sorry, Max. That was not cool. Anyway. Rachel is dead. But no tears. Los Angeles would have killed her anyway, so look at this as a favor.
You're evil.
Oh, I see. You and your friends almost beat Nathan to death. See, we're not so different.
Yes, we are. I cared more about Nathan than you did.
No, you didn't. It's just too bad that he fell in lust with Rachel. He actually thought he could mimic what I do with the camera and subject, like father, but not like son.
Where is Nathan now?
Dead and buried. After what he did to Rachel, I knew I couldn't keep him as a protege for much longer.
Fuck.
Now the police will never find his body. Do you finally get it now, Max? I can't compromise my vision with amateurs.
You are an amateur. Look at the trail of death you left behind. You can't blame all this on Nathan. I don't care what you do to me. You're gonna die, motherfucker. For Chloe and Rachel and everybody else.
I do love your spirit, Max, but you brought yourself here. By your own choice. Anyway, I like my models to be seen and not heard. So I have to make sure there's nothing left behind of you. Okay. Now, let's see how these shots came out. I can see why your instant camera is so appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work out.
I have all those photos in my diary. This could be a way out.
This one. How these shots came out. I can see
all those photos in my diary. This could be a way out.
Print your work out.
Missing something.
Oh,
Wait! Please, Mr. Jefferson.
Max, I would love to talk shop, but I really need to go over these pictures. Especially while they're fresh in my mind. I think our session was a career high for me.
You still have my diary.
Don't worry. Nobody's going to read it. Thanks for reminding me. There's nothing more innocent than a teenager's diary. Oh, look at your selfies. What a waste of talent. Look at that shot, Max. You can do so much better.
Tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh.
could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic trick.
Right back where I started this insane week. And nobody is going to hurt Chloe ever again.
Portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
The Daguerrean process.
Oh. Well, that was easy, Max.
Was it? Okay.
Well, okay then. So, the Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Obviously, Max has read them. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes
Time to change time.
the winter to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the
First, let's make it real easy to capture Mark Jefferson.
Melissa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Bastard. I have to warn David about Jefferson and the dark room. All I need is David's number, and Jefferson is one text closer to life without parole. This diary literally saved my life. I should be able to track down David's number from the school pamphlet. Found you. For once, David, I'm praying you'll overreact to this as much as everything else. And take Jefferson down fast. You wanted me to enter the contest, asshole. So maybe I'll be going to San Francisco. And Jefferson, you'll be going to prison. The past within the past. Am I pushing myself too hard? It doesn't matter what happens to me. I have to save Chloe. Victoria, it's nice to know how you really feel. I'm happy to fix it, so you'll be here to get your fancy camera, Victoria. Oh, Rachel. I'm sorry. Hi, Kate.
Oh, hey, Max.
Kate, listen to me.
I am.
Always remember that you're not alone. I've got your back no matter what happens. So do a lot of other people. We all care. We're all here for you. You need to know that.
Max, that makes me feel so blessed for the first time this week. I don't know what to say.
That's okay. Neither do I. Maybe we could both use a hug.
Thanks. You always know the right thing to do.
Mr. Jefferson? We need to talk.
Can you see I'm talking to Mr. Jefferson now?
Yes, I see. But maybe you shouldn't.
And why not?
Hold on, Victoria. Are you okay, Max?
I will be when Victoria understands that hiding behind a screen, posting videos of people is incredibly cruel and unfair. You're smart enough to know how easy it is to hurt somebody, to destroy their life. I just want you to think about how much it would hurt if somebody did that to you. You can always make the right choice, Victoria. I know you've got a good heart. I've seen it.
Listen, I didn't...
You don't have to explain. There's no reason for you to be so insecure that you can't be happy with your own talent. Wouldn't it be better to lift people up than to bring them down? You could inspire people.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about now. Do I, Mr. Jefferson?
I think I should stay out of this one, Victoria.
Then I guess I'm done talking.
And that's okay too.
That was kind of random, Max. What did you mean?
Here's my photograph for the Everyday Heroes contest.
Oh, that was easy.
No. It wasn't easy at all.
Well, I can't prejudge yet, but I'm very happy you decided to enter. That means a lot to me. And Blackwell. The first step for any artist is to put themselves out there in the world without fear. To be innocent.
Or guilty.
Well, thanks for the photo, and maybe both of us will be jet-setting to San Francisco this Friday.
Or maybe only one of us will be going.
Don't be so modest, Max. Anything can happen in a week.
As you're going to find out, Mr. Jefferson.
Now to see if accidentally sneezing on that dinosaur killed everyone.
Whoa! Okay. You're okay, Max. You're safe. On a plane.
Is that Will Smith?
I hope I did everything right this time.
Developer, not right.
Yes, sure.
The one on the right there.
Will Smith. I suppose Will Smith.
Good work, David. Chloe. Oh, you're alive. Oh, you're alive. I did it. I fixed everything. Wowzer.
Yeah, I bet she has it.
I was gonna say, and the plane will crash.
I mean, for how creative this game is, that would be a not such a creative ending.
It's the beginning of the end for Jefferson and the Prescotts. We're almost in San Francisco. I'm so stressed, but I'm so excited too.
Because maybe that. I'm just thinking, like, do you remember
It's
just the
so
tornado?
weird to be in
that
between
kept appearing?
realities.
Yeah.
Everything is
That was my
out
bad.
of focus and in the distance.
Yeah, I'm imagining that plays into
I have to admit,
this somehow.
I love being called an artist. Aw, I haven't seen Hot Dog Man in forever. Chloe and I used to totally play the video game and watch him all the time. When we were innocent.
Nobody calls it Frisco, so
Please fasten your seat and stow any electronic gear until the plane is on the ground and at the gate. Thank you. We're starting our descent in a few minutes. It's a beautiful day in San Francisco with clear skies and cool 60 degrees. We hope you enjoyed your trip, and we thank you very much for choosing Pacific West Air. Come fly with us anytime.
I don't think so. I'm hoping these airline seats get smaller so I won't have to fly at all anymore.
How did you sleep?
Hope I wasn't snoring out loud, Max.
Just a bit.
It's been a tough week at Blackwell.
Oh, it's the principal.
So I hope you'll forgive me. Between Mr. Jefferson and Prescott's, things have been hectic, to say the least.
I totally get it, Principal Wells.
That's a smart way of telling me to stop whining. We are proud of you for representing Blackwell at the Everyday Heroes contest. I know I'm not exactly the guy you wanted in San Francisco, but we all want you to have a great experience here.
I already am, and we're not even there. Oh, Christ. Another nosebleed? Max, you're not just screwing around with time.
Oh no.
It's not quite sad times in video game heavy rain, but it does come close at points.
Well, the fact that now this doesn't seem to be like I've moved to a better reality where not quite everyone that I care about is dead. Just that one girl that disappeared before I got there. It's much rosier than.
Has the game overall felt more coherent than a David Cage game?
Oh,
Not
very,
that
very,
particularly difficult.
very much so. But I think, like, with the exception of some really weird
San
control and
Francisco
quick time
is
choices,
so cool.
the better David Cage
And
games
his
are
gallery
relatively
is
coherent
huge.
until the third act,
So
when they
the
can kind of
buffet.
go a little bit weird
If an event
sometimes.
skimps on the food,
The only thing
you
I
know
think
it's
that was
bad.
completely
As long as I don't have
incoherent
to
about
eat
Heavy Rain
caviar.
was that bit with the
This is your
weird
day,
serial
Max.
killer in the house.
You can do
Remember that?
whatever
The
you
one
want.
that was a complete
I hope you
non-sequitur?
take advantage of your status and talk to as many influential
Oh,
people
It
here
was
as
a creepy
possible.
dude in the house, and I had to escape from
Work
the
the
house.
room.
It was like
I
this
don't know.
one thing
I
just
feel
in
so
the middle
weird,
of
like
a complete,
I'm a
like
little
just
kid
completely
hanging
had
with the
nothing to do with
adults.
anything else.
Well, there's that, and then
After
there's
this week,
the,
you are
the
certainly
bit at the
not
start
a
with
little kid
the woman
In
who was
fact,
attacked by the two.
you're a
Oh, no, that was a
noteworthy
dream, wasn't it?
adult
Yeah, yeah.
being honored by your peers. Now,
Like the
step
problem
back
with Heavy
in my
Rain, and I
photography
completely get it for
won't be.
people that have a problem with that, is
Hell,
that like the
I want to be
preponderance
in
of quick
charge
time
of a big
events
school
and
someday. So I
just
started
having
taking charge of
like
things when I was
David
young.
Cage's obsession with
Ask
trying
my
to use
poor
every button
classmates.
on the controller for something.
Max, I'm going to eat up that caviar so you don't have to.
That and
Better
Jason!
get in
Yeah,
there and start
Jason!
schmoozing. You know,
Uh,
I won't always
Fahrenheit
be here to take charge. But you come
It's
talk
coherent until
whenever
the
you
end. It goes really, really crazy
Come
towards
on,
the end.
Max.
Um,
After everything that's happened,
Beyond
this
Two
should
Souls
be the
starts
least
off bad
scary
and
thing
just
you've ever done.
wallows. Although, like we had said at the end of that, I suspect that the game would have made a lot more sense if we'd been able to
Oh,
play it in
Max.
chronological order. The fact that it
You
jumps
did
around
it.
the timeline like fucking
Somehow.
crazy really did us in.
I
You
went
know
from the
what?
dark room
I still reckon
to
even
the
in the chronological
Oh, it
very
wouldn't.
end.
It wouldn't exactly be game of
Along
the
with
year,
all the
but
other
it'd be.
winners.
Do you know what I mean? It'd at least make sense.
I should
Yeah.
say,
Because there's stuff that like they
Artists
jump around and
instead.
don't come back to for so long that you've completely forgotten it.
Look at this print. The
Hey, hot
depth
dog
of
man.
field, the colors. Look at the bokeh shape. This was definitely shot with a medium format camera using a Leica 35mm lens. You can definitely find out those details. The story,
it's great to read all these comments. Even the mean ones.
story of a photo
Aren't you from Blackwell Academy? I wanted to go there, but I didn't get in. They have such a cool program. I bet you're learning a lot.
I like. Oh, but imagine how much time it takes to make one sculpture.
Do you know what my biggest issue is, or biggest distraction is when it comes to trying to do a review?
Your illiteracy.
How dare you?
I mean, you bury the content of my speaking. I'm just gonna.
Our speaking. It was a universal burial. Right?
I do not understand.
I'm fully putting myself in that box
Well,
as well.
I have to say, this is the best everyday
no,
hero
it's
show I've
quick
seen
shot.
since it began.
I mean, that's
Pictures
just a
say lot
constant
about
problem
our
in your
times.
daily life. You're never off the fucking
Yeah.
thing.
Because there's always
You might need to do that.
me.
What's the name
I
of that? There's
just
an
wanted to tell
extension
you how
for
much I
like
loved your foot.
browsers that will
I've seen a
lock
lot
you
today, but
out
there's
of social
something
media.
powerful and
For
understanding.
yeah, it's for like
It
studying
makes
for
so
college
much
and
more
stuff.
good
working.
So you can say lock me out until such and such a time.
Wow.
Everyday.
It's actually pretty good.
Hi,
I mean,
excuse
that's
me.
not
You're
too
Max
far
Caulfield,
removed
right?
from,
Yeah.
like when
Yes.
I was
Sorry to bother you,
Paddy
but my
Power
name is
and,
Danny
like,
Lee,
people
and I'm with the
could
Berkeley
say,
People's
hey,
Herald.
lock
I
me out
edit
my
their
account
art
for,
section,
like,
and
a
I
week
totally
because I'm
dig your
spending too much
work.
money.
Now, I know the whole ironic selfie thing is kind of played out, but there's something
So that's why.
timeless about your images. So I'd love to set up an appointment or interview with you when you get a chance. Here's my card. So great
Easily
talking with you,
distracted
Max.
college students,
You too, Danny.
compulsive gamblers, and perhaps squirrels.
Hey, and there she is to save the day.
Hi. You did it, Max. You're a real artist.
I've tried to do
least
the thing
for
where I go to
today.
an art gallery and be interested in art, but it just doesn't happen.
I am in older stuff, but not like.
Huh.
Chloe!
Hey, are you okay?
Really interesting.
We lost you there for a second.
I'm okay.
Well,
Jet lag. High altitude.
I was having a bad time.
I wonder how she
You left
broke
the
her brain.
burner off, idiot. Oh, come on. Please answer.
Max, holy shit, man, your vision. It's true.
Uh-oh.
You saw the tornado, it's coming.
What? Oh no. Chloe, where are you?
I'm so fucking scared. I'm
Oh
going to
no.
the beach.
Chloe! Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Oh, so it's one of those games that regardless of what you
Oh
do,
my
everyone dies.
The
No,
tornado was
I
real.
know she doesn't have to die.
I didn't fix shit.
That was one thing that was
Chloe
spoiled
will
on me, I
die.
think.
Arcadia Bay is gonna be destroyed.
Because, you know, all the talk about the Life is Strange
There has
sequel
to be a
or
way to
follow-up
stop
or
this.
something like this.
Yeah.
For
I'm
good.
pretty sure in one of that they kind of alluded to Chloe's not dead. Or Chloe doesn't have to be dead, should I say. She obviously can die, because if I had done things differently.
No fucking way. Chloe can't die again.
Oh no.
I have to save her.
I know what I have to
I
do.
heard Mark Jefferson was supposed to be here tonight.
Not anymore.
It's
That
I
was
think
so
it's
shocking.
maybe either Chloe survives or I do. I have to go back into the photo
Rent here.
that I took, which brings me right back to the start of the timeline.
So sad. Like I was back in high school. That framing.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh, my head. What is going on now? It feels like reality is breaking apart. What am I doing to time? I just have to make one simple change, so I won't end up in San Francisco. Simple.
Or just, like, send a text. Chloe, don't go to the fucking beach.
Sorry, San Francisco. Chloe comes first.
Oh no. Oh no. She dies no matter what?
Oh, fuck. God, no. I'm back here again? I thought I fixed everything.
What did you say, Max?
What? Jefferson should be in jail, not here.
Jesus. It's like you're back in my class. You're still spacing out. It might be cool if you took one of your patented selfies now. The transformation between the old Max and the new Max. Anyway, answer my question, please.
Fuck you.
Good answer. Good answer. Hey, your nose is bleeding. Probably gave you too big a dose. Sorry about that, Max. But considering you're about to die, a nosebleed is a first world problem. Oh. I had to let Victoria Chase go.
You let her?
Don't be stupid, okay? She's exactly where she deserves to be.
No.
Oh. As if you care. Your iris, that dilation like a shutter. The pictures you're taking of me now. Too bad you pissed away your gift. You could have won the contest, but you destroyed your own beautiful photograph. What a waste. Sorry, I burned all your stuff. I got a little carried away.
Fuck. He burned my diary.
Always.
That's why I'm still here.
Especially since you've developed from nerd to hero within a week. There's something weird going on with you. Whoa. Did you see how crazy it is outside? Like I said, something weird. There's that fear. Oh, Max, it's an honor working with you on these final sessions. I hope these images will be appreciated for what they truly capture. The loss of youth. At least, that's the last lecture you'll ever have to hear from me.
Just shut the fuck up.
And I promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Mr. Jefferson, please, don't
Yeah, I
do
don't think it's
this.
gonna work.
You don't know what's happening.
Shh, 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 shh. Quiet. Quiet, Max.
Please, don't do this.
I promise. This final dose won't hurt. What? Jesus. David Madsen. Bless you. No more nosebleed.
Wait, hold on. Can I please ask you for one last request?
Oh, you got me, Max. How can I deny that face?
Could you please at least play some music so I can drift away?
Even at the end, you're still a dreamer, Max. That's a nice trait.
Now I'm a little bit crazy, out of my mind. I'm going slightly strange in the head. It's all a little bit hazy, but I'm pretty sure gonna stay screwy instead. And I'm a little bit
Possible.
Hold it!
What?
No way, Jefferson.
Hold it!
What?
What am I missing?
Bless you.
You reckon one last picture?
Maybe.
Would you take one last picture of me? I want to be your best subject.
I almost don't believe that, but I think you finally learned from me.
Ah, I think that might have been just for the trophy pop.
Well, you're welcome either way.
I promise.
Ah,
This
maybe
final
it's not
dose
all.
won't hurt.
Oh, there you go.
David, watch out!
How? How did you know that?
He's fucking
Get the
useless.
camera next to you!
No gun, no balls.
Jefferson, it's over.
You are not going to stop me.
He's absolutely fucking
David
useless.
Madsen. Of course.
Jefferson, it's over.
You are not going to stop me.
Bollocks anyway.
Going to stop me.
Jefferson, it's
He's hiding
over.
a gun over there!
Fuck's sake!
Oh my god.
Jefferson, it's over.
You are not
You know
going
what?
to
Just
stop
let
me.
him die. He
Kick that
deserves it.
table!
Yes, sir.
That was the worst.
over.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, God.
He got shot a whole bunch
mess.
there.
Are
Oh,
you
that's,
okay? Are you
His
all
stepfather.
right?
Stepfather.
Yeah, totally
Can you
stepfather.
move?
Yes. Thank you, David. Thank you.
No, thank me. You brought me here. Let's wrap up this son of a bitch first. He won't be going anywhere when he wakes up. Except you are going to prison forever.
I'm gonna
Or
take you to my
worse.
even creepier photo
Mr.
dungeon.
Jefferson. Now it's your turn to be captured in a moment.
I cannot believe how fucking long that took.
Save Chloe.
My favorite is still
He
the
burned
fucking
everything.
pathetic table game.
Including all of my photos.
I mean, when you're literally fighting to the death with someone, you want to put a little sauce on
He
a
used
cake.
that picture he took of us.
Like, at least aim for intent to do damage.
Shit, no signal. Thanks, Mr. Jefferson, but you won't need this anymore.
So, there's a possibility I can still save Chloe.
Good God. It's a studio.
I better go outside and call Warren. Oh, please answer. All this expensive gear just for sick bullshit.
Fucking hate sick bullshit, man.
Max, I'm sorry you had to be here.
You won't be going, Jefferson. Oh, Chloe. I'm gonna save you. For the last time.
I had no idea he was this sick. Hold on, Max. So, where is Chloe?
David, she was pretty stressed out, so, she went to go, medicate before I ended up in here. So, she's okay.
Oh, thank God. For once I'm happy Chloe's a stoner.
David, I have to go outside and get some real air, and use my phone.
Of course. Go on, Max. You're a brave soldier.
Oh.
I'm glad Chloe has a best friend like you. Go on now. You've seen enough of this room. Okay, teacher. Let's see what kind of photo evidence you shit all over this computer.
You're not getting away. I hate looking at me like that.
Oh, no. No.
Freedom. Holy shit. This storm is real. I need to find Warren. Yes! Warren, can you hear me? Never mind. Listen, do you have that photo you took last night in the parking lot?
Yeah, but why? It wasn't that great a shot.
Yes, it is, and I want it. Where are you?
I'm at the Two Whales Diner. Pretty much trapped in here with Joyce thanks to this Armageddon weather. I'm expecting the ocean to turn red.
I'm on my way.
Come on, that's crazy. You can barely walk on the sidewalk outside. Seriously, Max, stay wherever you are. I don't think the storm is getting smaller. I'm kinda scared.
That's okay. Me too. But it's not over yet, Warren. So hold on.
I've been warning people for years that our culture of sin and entitlement would lead to God striking us down. And I'm the one trapped in this fucking radio station. Somebody get me the hell out of here now! Now, goddammit, I want to pay all those taxes!
You have one new message.
Nice little
Message received yesterday at 9
audio
p.m.
file put in there.
Max, it's Nathan.
They did a...
I just wanted to say, I'm sorry. I didn't want to hurt Kate or Rachel or I didn't want to hurt anybody. Everybody used me.
Yeah.
Mr. Jefferson is coming for me now. All this shit will be over soon. Watch out, Max. wants to hurt you next? Sorry.
Warren is at the Two Hills Diner, so hurry up.